the Atlantic Ocean. It is between the four continents, North America, South America, or the Americas, and Europe and Africa. And it has a surface area of 82 million square kilometers. It has a salinity of 35% and a temperature of 4%. That is the warmest and most saltiest ocean of the world. And it has not so much islands. It has a few along the mid-Atlantic ridge between the Angola Basin in Africa and the south and the Brazilian Basin there, for example. There are a few islands, for example, St. Helena and the Azores, a bit north. And there's a lot of traffic. There are a lot of ships going around and a lot of fishing at the coast of Newfoundland and by Greenland and Iceland. There's also oil in the North Sea, in the Gulf of Mexico and off the coast of Brazil. And there is the Gulf Stream. There are two big gyres. Now the first one is in the northern part and the other one in the southern part. In the northern part it goes clockwise, so that way around, and in the southern part anti-clockwise. A big gyre, a big convulsion or a big turning around of water in the top clockwise. And there's another Gulf Stream, and the Gulf Stream brings warmer water from the Caribbean, from Florida, to northern Europe and keeps it quite warm, though being so high on the planet, so much north. There's no equivalent to the Gulf Stream in the southern part of the Earth, but there is technically also warm water moving along down the coast of South America down. There's the Sargasso Sea, and that is in the center of a northern gyre, basically somewhere in the Caribbean. And there it's quite warm, the water, and there's not much mixing of the colder water with the one on top because it's quite calm there, and therefore the water floats higher than the one closer to the American coast. And there are four big rivers, for example, of all the continents, of four continents, which are having its drainage into the Atlantic Ocean. For example, from the Northern America, there is the Mississippi, down through Louisiana, then in, and the Amazonas in Brazil, and also the Zaire in Africa, coming from Central Africa to the coast, and in Europe, the Rhine, coming from Switzerland, then from the Netherlands out. And that is according to Nations and Places, chapter, it is Book 3, Part 22 of a Reader's Digest Library of Modern Knowledge, page 1123 and 1124, by Monica Beckinsale, Robert Beckinsale, Harold Blackmore, DJ Dwyer, Dwyer, Stewart, and Nancy McMillan, R.E.H. Mellor, Kevin Rafferty, D.H. Sinclair, Arthur Spencer, G.R. Storry, and James Waldersee and Kenneth Walton.